Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine with a 7-card spread. This is for Tylee, Ryan, and Joshua Vallow. It's going to be if the police have any leads. Are they any closer to finding out what happened to them? Are they any closer to finding their bodies? Do they have any clues? And are they going to find them? Okay, so we have... First, we're going to start out with a death card. That's the first one that popped up. So we already know, or we think we know, what happened to them. Okay, so this represents death, that they've expired. And I've asked again if this is what the police think. Do they think that they passed away? And the police think, yes, that these children are passed away. Okay, so that's what this first card represents. This reading is opening up with a death card. Okay, so we all think that, but there's no confirmation yet. Okay, so the police are looking for their bodies, men looking for their bodies. So I asked, are they any closer to finding their bodies, locating them? Have they got any more clues? And this horse is moving forward after death, so I see that the police are moving forward with this investigation. Now, this is odd because as I was asking these questions, this story popped up. So here's the Knight of Cups. This is someone offering somebody love, and this is the same thing. Two people offering each other love, the same thing. So I'm seeing the cards are telling me that Chad was offering love to Lori. Lori was offering love to him. Okay, back and forth. Under certain conditions. Okay, what was the conditions? Death. Okay, so they killed each other's spouses, and then the children came next. I'm seeing that it was Chad's idea. He didn't come out and say, let's kill the kids, but with all that doomsday talk, it led to that discussion. And then Lori, it got into her head that was the right thing to do because doomsday was coming. And he kind of insinuated to her that he wouldn't marry her with extra baggage that needed to be getting rid of. Okay, that was an insinuation. This card is insinuating that. Okay, oh, I forgot my intro. This video is not for kids. This information comes strictly from the tarot cards and my spirit guides, and it doesn't reflect any of my personal thoughts or opinion. Also, I threw the word allegedly in there. And it is not made to defame anybody's name or character, and it's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's go on with the reading. So, with the Knight of Cups, this is the romantic dreamer, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is how she saw him. Not necessarily that he came in this way for her, but in her eyes, she saw him as this big romantic dreamer, and he's so smart. He's writing a book, and he knows about everything, and I want him. That was what was on her mind. Okay, so he did come in. He was already liking her, when they were met each other, and I think she worked for him or something, and he already had liked her. Okay, so he was, flirting with her and everything, and he offered her this cup of love. So here she is offering her cup of love back. The Page of Cups is someone that's offering you love. So they offered each other the same cup of love. So with this cup, she brings attention to her feelings to him. Messages of love. She wants to offer her help to him. She shows him a lot of kindness and sweetness. I also see she was writing him letters or emails or something like that. She felt like this was a great thing, but there was something in the way, and I'm seeing children. Children was in the way, or family members were in the way. There was things in the way that was stopping them from being together. So, again, that's what led to these deaths here. This is more than one death. This is all their deaths. Okay, all the spouses. She's a black widow because she's had other husbands before, and some of them have come up dead too. So I do feel like, I'm not going to say the word feel, I do see that the cards are suggesting that she might have done away with the other spouses for insurance purposes. Okay. So now I asked the question about the police. I kept asking that over and over, and it gave me that first. So now we have temperance. So the police are working on this. Okay, they're working on this case. They're trying really, really hard, even though it doesn't seem like it to us. They are turning over every leaf, every book. They're trying to find any little clue to see where these kids are. Where did it lead them to? Okay, and but this card is showing they balance. Okay, they need to find balance in the situation, and also this has two scenarios. It's also showing they need to have balance with each other, because without that, they don't have that with each other. They committed a lot of crimes and murders and all that, so there's no balance for them. Okay, that's why their relationship is fixing the end. Okay, I see that over here. Okay, so once they got together and thought they had this balance and everything, they walked away. This is basically what the other reading showed me, before. They walked away, left everything that was near and dear to them, which was their other spouses, their children, everything. They walked away, and they went off to seek a new world, a new life for themselves. After they did away with everything that at once meant something to them. Again, I'm seeing water. I'm seeing that they're near water. Every one of these cards has water in it. There's water here, 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 and here. So they are near water. And I'm also seeing that the police know this, that they're near water, somewhere around water. I'm seeing again in every reading that I do, I see a stone, a brick or a big giant stone, maybe a stone like this, stones. I hear the word stone and I hear the word round. Okay, and in the last reading I did, I saw a school emblem. I saw the color gray, and I did happen to see a video on her, and the last picture that was taken of her was a gray t-shirt, and I'm thinking that maybe that school emblem was on that t-shirt, that gray t-shirt, because I saw the color gray was in my last video, and I saw a school emblem. So maybe she was wearing that gray t-shirt, maybe it had a school emblem on it, but I am seeing the word stone, the word round, a stone. I see a huge gray stone that they're near. Maybe they're underneath it, inside of it, or close to it. Or maybe the road that's on there is, maybe it's called stone or round stone or something like that. Okay, but I do see that they are near the water, or there's water, there's a body of water close by. And I do see a wooded area, very wooded tree area. Now, whether they're alive or dead, I'm still seeing the death card. Every reading I have done has suggested death. If they are alive, well, that's okay if my cards are wrong, because I'd rather them be alive than dead. But if they are hidden somewhere, I feel like I'm seeing, oh God, I don't want to use that word, I feel. I see that they would have already popped up. Okay, if they're still alive, they would have already popped up. They wouldn't have been hidden this long, because they would have needed things. The little boy needed medicine, and I don't think that other people would have supplied that for him. I just don't see that. I see that they're close together, like they're either together in the same spot, maybe on top of each other, or next to each other, or together. Okay. Now, I see in this card here that now that she's in jail and everything, she's going to suffer this huge heartbreak. The reason I say this is because I'm seeing that Chad might walk away from her. Okay. He might get tired and fed up with this whole situation and leave, which will leave her in this heartbreak situation here. I also see he's talking to another woman, because there's 3 swords here. I don't think anybody knows this, but I see that he's talking to another woman that he has his eyes on, been having his eyes on. Maybe they haven't done anything together. And while Lori's in prison, he's talking to her. He's talking to her on the phone, or, they meet each other somewhere, or, I don't think it's gone to the point where they're having sex or doing anything like that, but they are interested in each other. And I kind of see, I'm going to say that I kind of see, because I am seeing this, that this reading is very hard. I'm having a hard time reading it because of the energy that it's given me. Okay, but I see her having this huge heartbreak because of a third party. And I see that when she goes to jail, because she's going to go to jail first, or she's already in jail, but, when she gets prosecuted, that he's not going to wait around. Not for very long. He might for a little while at first if nothing happens to him, because the results from Tammy's biopsy or autopsy, autopsy, biopsy, autopsy is coming. Okay, that's going to come out pretty soon too, and it's going to implicate him. But in the meantime, while the mouse is away, or while the cat's away, the mouse will play. Okay, y'all have heard that before. While the cat's away, she's the cat, he's the mouse will play. Okay, so if the cat in your house goes to another room, the little mouse comes out and is going to play, because that's his opportunity. So that's what I see in this card. I see her suffering a major, huge heartbreak because of him and because of a third party. So everything that she dreamed of that was going to materialize with him just went to hell. And nothing going to materialize for her anymore. Okay, so on with the last card. Excuse me. Oh, my cough is getting better. I've only coughed twice. I'm sorry, my camera's all jacked up. Okay, so here we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, this is the higher up, the judge, the priest, the police, or whatever. And the Hierophant is the card of confirmation. When the Hierophant comes in, it's confirming a situation. It's telling you, yes, this is what it is. This is what happened. Okay, so theirs is in the reverse. So it means that when it's in the reverse, it means it hasn't confirmed yet, but it's going to. Okay, this card is going to be flipped around where everything's going to be confirmed. But since the police are still working on it, they still need confirmation. Okay, what's going to give them confirmation? What's going to give them confirmation is when they find the bodies. That's going to be their confirmation. So in the reverse, this has two scenarios too, or not two scenarios, but two things it's telling me. In the reverse, it's because this fell under her, between these two. It shows that this person, which is both of them, they live with non-traditional values, okay? They're unconventional ways. They have unconventional way of living their life, okay? Their road is rocky. It's never going to be stable because of the way they live, okay? They have unconventional marriages, of course, and partnerships. That's what this card in reverse means. She's the bohemian, he's the rebel, they're defiant, and they're very defiant. She's very defiant. And, they go by the beat of their own drum, which is a crazy drum, okay? So that's what this means. But also, this is confirmation. So when the police find the evidence that they need, they're going to have all the confirmation they need to lock this person up forever. That's if they find it. And I am seeing that it's coming. It's coming. I have to do more cards in order to see the total final ending, which I'll have to do another reading. But for now, this is all I'm doing tonight because I'm tired and I got to go to bed. So I'm seeing that they do have some evidence that they're not talking about. They're keeping it hush-hush. And that evidence leads to another piece of evidence and another piece of evidence and another piece of evidence. And they're finding it in different places. In the storage room, in her house, at the park, in the car. And I'm also seeing the storage room. I watched a video about the pieces they were taking out. They took out the back seat of the Jeep. Okay, why would they take up the back seat of the Jeep? Because they wanted to put something in there that would fit. Okay, what was it that would fit in the back of the Jeep? Their bodies. With the seat back there, no dead body was going to fit in that Jeep. Whatever kind of car they had, I'm seeing it was a Jeep. So they had to take out the back seat in order to fit them there, go dump them, and then they came back and got the seats and put them back in. Okay, does that make sense to anybody? Because that's what I'm seeing here. You know, but little did they know that they were being filmed. You know, they didn't know they were on camera when they were doing all this stuff. Okay, but up here is the most interesting part, is that they offered each other love with certain conditions. Okay, what were the conditions? You kill your wife and I'll marry you. You kill your husband and I'll marry you. You kill your children because the end of the world's coming and we're going to run off together and we're going to be all right. But again, it didn't turn out that way for them. And now Chad sees that. He sees that ain't nothing going good for him. Ain't nothing going good for him. His master plan failed and her master plan failed. She sees that too. She knows that too. I can't stand to see her in court with that stupid smirk on her face. I just want to slap the crap out of her with that stupid smirk on her face. How dare her sit like that when her children are gone? How dare her even laugh in court while her children are missing? You know, who does she think she is? God sees everything, and God's going to make sure that that woman pays for all her mistakes. And this is going to be right here. She thinks she won a prize with Chad. Well, she's got another thing coming. She's going to see that he was not the prize that she thought he was. And this card is here to confirm everything. All right, guys, I got to go. Yeah. And I'm also to that lady. Here's my fingernails, y'all. They need to be done. You see how they're growing out? See that? They're growing out. So I need to get them done. The color is very pretty. But there's a lady on here that says, you need to go clean your nails. Your nails are nasty, blah, 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 blah. Okay, lady, if you're so concerned about my nails, send me the money and I will go get them done. Because this nails thing every week costs money. All right, if you're all that concerned about my nails, there's my Cash App. Other than that, shut the hell up. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All you naysayers, stay off my page. Save this page for the ones that really want to be here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.